can see right now, without LeBron, Lakers are struggling.
Let me tell you about a team I hate, all right? I know the Dallas Cowboys fan is here, so I had to make sure he knew how much I hate this team.
I'm ready.
I've often said that the people who run baseball, they try very hard to ruin it.
I'm from Brooklyn. I don't have a problem saying it to his face. Oh, I'm from Brooklyn. Hey, get us any.
Oh, goodness gracious, Sean. It's been a hot second with you two gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
It was like social distancing, and now we're together.
Yeah.
My two favorite gentlemen, Carl, we miss you.
Mm-hmm.
But good evening, everybody. It's great to be back in Red Bank, New Jersey at the Shared Universe Podcast Studio. Another edition of Talking Baseball with Sal Angioletti. Sal,
What's going
why
on?
am I introducing the show? It's your show. Take it over.
It's a family show, man. I always said
It's a
that.
family.
That's like Michael K. He's got all his clowns in the circus there.
Oh, yeah.
But gentlemen, let me tell you something. You know, we spoke about it a long time ago, and Kev hit it on the nail on the head. You're gonna come to a losing streak sooner or later. But the culprit, the last two times,
Mm-hmm.
2 outs, 1 day Peralta had an out to go. Same scenario was in Boston his last night, hitting two more runs. So he blew 2 out of the last 3 games he's pitched in. But the starting pitching
Did their job.
did their job. Not lately, but the Yankees were 5-5 in their last
In their road trip.
You know,
It's a cold streak now.
It's a cold streak, but was.
And you know what? I don't care. I don't care. This team can lose 15 freaking games in a row. And guess what? They will still be in first place. The heck with the haters. The hell with the sheckling. I don't care.
Kevin's back.
If they lose to the Reds in the ninth inning, they give up 4 runs. Who gives a bleep? I don't care. Who cares? This is America's team. They're going to be in the playoffs. They're going to win the division. Who gives a bleep? We're going to be just fine. The sun will come out tomorrow.
Man, you've been feeling good lately.
I'm feeling good.
How's
right
your
now.
back, actually?
How much
My
coffee
back
did you
feeling
drink
good.
before this show?
If anybody,
This show is brought to you by C4, by the way.
Oh, my God.
if anybody
Unofficially. But
caught or didn't catch yesterday on the Boomer and Geo show, if you have the CBS Sports Network on whatever streaming device or cable, our buddy K-Wall here was the third and final participant to try to lift up Peter Schwartz on the AM show, and he did so.
With
And his feet were dangling like Gio said. He looked like
the greatest of ease.
With the greatest of ease, he
You
looked like a
should've saw
fish
my-
out of water.
you should have saw my mother last night because thankfully, my dad was home at time to record at the moment at 9:20. So he called me like right at the right time. My mother was in tears. She was crying. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm laughing so hard. Who would have thought a fat guy who, the last time that he was, airborne was when his mom took him out of the crib. And I love Peter Schwartz, don't get me wrong. God bless. We should have Peter Schwartz on a show one day. We can make that work.
Okay.
Well, that would be great.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, yeah. Oh, hands down, we can make that work. Great friend of mine. But yeah, I was able to lift him up, I guess. So we're here to entertain the people, I guess we can say. But at the same time, though, I was in bed last night.
Mm-hmm.
It's 9:00. Yankees are winning. I'm feeling good.
Oh my god.
Another win. What else is new?
Oh my god.
I'm not even thinking about the Cleveland series. I'm not thinking about Boston.
You're not even thinking about the Astros winning games?
No, I'm not thinking about the Astros. And then I see 4 runs given up, and people are still freaking out by it. Who cares? Why do you care that the Yankees will lose a game here and there? Why are we freaking out over it? You're freaking out over
I'm
it.
not freaking out.
You're freaking out over it.
Oh,
You're freaking out over it. Who gives a damn? I don't care if the Yankees lose 10 games in a row. Bring it. Because guess what? We're still going to be in first place. This is still
and they said
a team that is special. A team that knows how to come back during desperate times. A player like Rizzo. A player like Giancarlo. I don't care how bad Aaron Judge is struggling right now. Let's sign him. Oh, no, he's batting 170. Who gives a damn? Sign the freaking guy. He's going to be just fine. The sun will come out tomorrow.
And they
just
said
another day.
if the Yankees even go 500,
relax, people. Where the Yankees are going to be just fine.
See, oh my god. I think I unleashed a beast.
Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I say,
Where's the lamb sauce?
I have no idea. I don't even know what that.
Where's the lamb sauce? It's a Gordon Ramsay.
hot sauce.
No, see, when I was at
It's
W,
ridiculous.
Oh,
Relax, people. The Yankees, they're going to lose a game here and there. Yeah, it may be ugly, but who gives a damn? They're 14 and a half games over first place. Relax. Relax.
yeah, man, you clearly listen to Aaron Rodgers, all right.
Okay, now
Oh my
Aaron
god.
Rodgers.
RELAX, relax. 2014.
Oh. Well, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Is there one here?
Oh my
So-
god.
I don't see Carl.
What happened was surprising. That
I'm
is
kidding.
so wrong, but so right. No, the Toronto Blue Jays
Yeah.
parted ways with their manager today, which
Yeah.
Yeah,
got to be the most surprising thing in the world
Are
besides
you really surprised?
the
though?
Jet quarterback
I was-
doing the dirty.
I was kind of surprised. I'm going to be honest because the Blue Jays were playing some good baseball to start the year, but the Seattle series definitely killed all the momentum that they had. And then you look at the fact that the Orioles or Ming's team, they're only 2 games back of the Blue Jays right now.
Yeah, look at that
Right now.
Baltimore.
Baltimore's
Nice.
red hot.
They're a hot team right now.
They've won 9 in a row. They're red
They
hot.
won 52
I
games
know what
last year.
happened.
They're at
Ming went over
44
there.
at and they're at 44 wins at the moment.
That's crazy.
Ming went over there and did some talking.
Yeah, I guess so.
No, listen. Credit to Baltimore. They're doing everything they can to win games. They and you know what? They got nothing to lose. They got absolutely. They're playing with
yeah,
house
they do
money
have
Well, they got no payroll.
They
on a pay. Okay, maybe other than the payroll,
They actually have a lot to lose. They could lose 2 guys by the trade deadline, which is Mancini and the other outfielder.
Cedric Mullen.
Yes. They can. Let's get. They're hot right now, so let's talk about Toronto. Something's happening there.
Charlie.
I don't know what's going on.
Something's
Man.
going on.
Charlie, we're on the bridge, Charlie.
I really have no idea why they fired Charlie Montoya to begin with. The Blue
Well,
Jays,
they're in the wild card hunt.
yeah, barely. Seattle
Yeah,
caught up with them.
Yeah, I understand.
I mean, the
that,
whole
but they're-
AL, I feel like, is in the wild card at the same time.
Yeah, Seattle's up there. Baltimore's up there.
They're
Yeah.
all up there.
they're not all.
But, like,
Yeah.
here's the thing. They paid their players. They paid their pitchers. They played to be competitive.
And they haven't
I
been.
understand it's a little,
Soon.
I don't want to say soon. It's more like premature, maybe. I can see if you fired them at the end of the year, if you went 81 and 81, if you were 500.
Mm-hmm.
But firing him right now, mid-season on July 13th,
Mm-hmm.
you don't see that a lot.
No, you don't.
You don't see that, especially when Boston's playing well. Baltimore's playing well.
Well, Boston was playing well until they ran into Tampa again.
Oh yeah, that's surprising.
Tampa's been taking care of them for.
Listen, the division's still out of reach, but it's still an AL wild card.
Like right
And
now,
you got three teams
from the AL
East
East.
that are representing
Yeah.
at the moment.
Yeah,
And Toronto's one of them.
barely. They're hanging on by a thread.
No, but like they're in the work right now.
Mhm.
They were there.
And on paper, they do have a really talented team.
But let's be real. If you look at the roster,
Mhm.
look at Toronto's roster, and you really go down, are you really surprised how they're finishing at the moment and how they
Oh, I
finished
didn't even
last
notice that. Now that you
season?
said that, Seattle also won
Like,
9 straight.
No, but are you really surprised of how they've been in the past couple of years with Charlie Montero as manager? He's fired? I'm not surprised.
Okay,
I'm not surprised. I mean, I am a little bit, but like I'm not fully surprised
I'm gonna
as
break
people
this
are.
down a bit. You got right now Tampa Bay and Boston leading the wild card.
By a half game, but by a game and a half
With
over the third.
Seattle and Toronto tied.
Yes.
Baltimore's 2 out,
Mhm.
along with Cleveland. The White Sox are 3.5, and Texas 4.5.
It's crazy.
Texas,
Which
the Rangers. What?
Joey Gallo? No,
Stop. it.
Joey Gallo.
Can we not talk about?
Can we not talk about that guy, please?
Well, you have to because
No, he's worse than the Great Depression.
he right now.
He really is.
uh,
And you know
well-
what? The Yankees are not going to trade Joey Gallo.
yes, they are.
No,
They can't. He's got no value. He's got no value.
Let
Doesn't
him
matter.
walk
There are
away
4 teams interested in him.
Sal, time out. Before we move on to the topic, but has Joey Gallo cost the Yankees a game this season?
No.
Exactly.
No, but
I understand
they want to trade
he
him.
stinks. It's frustrating. He's batting 150. The three of us can hit better in the batting cages,
Mm-hmm.
but he's not costing the Yankees any games. I think you're better off than just dealing with him and then let him walk away next year. You're not going to sign him next year. Why the hell would you sign him when he's batting 150?
Well, there are 4 teams.
He's not losing games
I know
for
that.
the team.
It's not up to me.
But who's going to take his contract?
Well, there are 4
who's going to give up minor league prospects?
teams.
For Joey Gallo?
The Rangers are 1.
They want him back already.
They want him back.
It's not going to happen.
That's 1 team.
Not going to happen.
The other team is the Kansas City Royals.
Don't tell me you're trading Benintendi for
Benintendi for
No.
Gallo.
No,
never happening.
it's Benintendi's name is mentioned, but
Never.
Gallo's name is not mentioned in that
I
trade.
still don't see Benintendi as a Yankee.
He'll be
I
here.
don't. I'll believe it when I see it.
He'll be here.
I'll believe it when I see it.
It is more now likely because
got
Aaron
we
Hicks
got
is out
21
again.
days.
Yeah, Aaron Hicks is gonna miss some
Hicks
time.
is
How
out.
about him in the shin?
That was a terrible
You know,
shot.
The dude
That was a
can't
harsh shot.
swing for like the ages, and now he's foul tipping his shin all of a sudden.
Yeah, that was. He was playing well
So
for a
much
little
an
bit.
8-year, $80 million.
Well, the
contract.
road trip, he was batting over
370.
370 something with 3 home runs, 8 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was playing very well recently, and then all of a
Well-
sudden this happens.
He got a little hot, but I wouldn't say that he was off to a good start.
Well, you don't want to.
He's still the ugly redhead on the Yankees.
You don't want to give who up. You don't want to sell the farm yet.
No,
Now Peraza's name has been mentioned. You know Volpe's not going nowhere.
I heard on the Yes Network that there are talks that maybe the Yankees might deal Matt Carpenter away.
No, he's not going.
way.
I heard that's what according to Jack Curry. He
No,
believes that Matt Carpenter name could be.
Well, if that's
Someone-
the case, then Jack Curry's fake news.
Yeah, Jack.
Matt Carpenter is not going anywhere. I love Matt Carpenter. I mean, he is your
Yeah, he's not.
your
going.
average 70s porn star right now that we need desperately.
Mhm.
He's batting better than everybody
Did
on
you
that
see
team
that?
right now.
Yeah,
Did you see that?
He's the only
photo
person
of the
batting over
weekend?
300.
Did you see that photo of the weekend with Carpenter? It was like identical to Don Mattingly.
Oh yeah, with the stash and everything.
Yeah,
Yep.
with the
Yeah.
mustache.
Yeah.
How
Very,
can
very-
you get rid of that? Even if he sucked, how can you get rid of that?
Well, the reason why
Matt Carpenter's not coming. No, he's a Yankee for the year. He loves being a Yankee.
he does,
The Yankees love him.
Oh, he's staying. He's
It's not
going
happening.
anywhere.
And I don't think Joey Gallo's going anywhere.
Yes,
I really don't.
he's gone.
You two believe that, but
He's going to be gone.
What team is going to give him an offer? And I can see next year when he's a free agent, a small market team, because obviously he can't handle the big market.
He's going to be gone.
Let him go to Pittsburgh. Let him go to whatever team. He's going to go somewhere. The Yankees aren't re-signing him.
One name that also could
But
be out
he's
there.
not losing games for the team.
The Yankees
If he
right
was
now,
losing games for the team, that's a different story. But he's just your ninth man guy who's a good fielder, has a good glove, can throw from right field to home plate, no problem. Cutoff man here and there. It is what it is. It's not going anywhere.
He's not going nowhere. Maybe Miggy is.
Yeah, Andujar did request a trade.
Andujar's going to go.
Andujar unfortunately
Gallo's
has
gonna
to
go.
I disagree.
Who else?
I think Andujar is going to be miserable for at least another half.
No, he's gone.
Nah, I listen. I feel bad for Andujar. The fact that he's in this position, that Joey Gallo's playing over him, and
What
that
happened? What happened to Tim LeCastro? Is he like done, injured, gone?
I haven't heard a peep from Tim LeCastro. I haven't heard a peep from him. But like you mentioned, Miguel Andujar. He is a guy that wants to be traded because he feels disrespected the fact that Joey Gallo and Aaron Hicks are playing over him.
That's what it's all about, though. It has nothing to do with how good the Yankees are. And you know what? I'd rather see Andujar with a mediocre glove with a good bat than Joey Gallo.
Yeah.
Hands down. But I guess fielding works at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
When you're a gold glove outfielder, you earn your spot. When you're earning all that money, you earn that spot.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And it's just something that Yankee fans are going to have to deal with for the rest of the year. It's not a long-term thing. Joey Gallo's not going to be traded by the end of the month. It's something we're going to have to deal with for the end of the year. And again, he's not striking out. He's not overthrowing the catcher at right field in the ninth inning.
Mm-hmm.
Or the third baseman or anything like that.
He has been walking a lot.
He's doing.
He's getting his walks.
I'll give Joey Gallo credit. He's actually been better with the bat in the past week. He can put the ball in play. He can walk. He can do this.
He can run.
Listen, he's not putting his average up to 250 or anything like that, but like you see small improvements. But if you think Gallo is gone after this year, what team would take him? I don't see it. I really don't see it. Joey Gallo is something we're just going to deal with, and we were excited last year when the trade happened, and obviously we were on the air because we made it a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just something you swing and miss, and then you move on.
Yeah.
But he's not costing the team games. He's not costing the game or the team in the ninth inning or anything like that. He can strike out fine. Whatever. It is what it is. Life goes on. Look at Judge, Giancarlo, Glaber, who's hitting the ball. They're all there. Joey Gallo ain't making a difference, whether he's hot or not for the time being. So just let it ride.
All right.
Let it ride.
And today's action from the Big Ball Auction in the Bronx, Louis Sevy's pitching tonight. You got the D-backs and Giants are tied at 3 at the bottom of the 8th. The Mariners and Nationals are starting their second game of a doubleheader, with Seattle winning the first.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Pirates and Marlins. Big loss for the Pirates as Mr. Reynolds is on the shelf. Somebody the Yankees were looking into, but Pittsburgh ain't getting rid of him.
Yeah.
Phillies and Jays. Mr. Wheeler's pitching tonight.
How about Rob Thompson right now? Really making the name.
Yeah.
I thought. And listen, I love.
You know the Phillies were dead and buried.
I love Girardi. I will always have respect for Girardi. He gave us a world championship. He brought the baby bombers, I guess we can say.
Right.
Even though he got fired in 2017. Who would have thought that?
Because of Gary Sanchez.
Yeah, because he's. I'm not going to say the word. I wish I could say the word, but I'm going to keep it PG.
Yeah.
But his managing skills did not work out in Philly. And Rob Thompson, who was with the Yankees for 27 years at the time, followed Girardi. And all of a sudden, the Phillies were 7 games under 500 when Girardi got fired. And here they are.
They're in playoff contention.
They're hot.
They're
They're playing ball.
Who else?
And Rob Thompson, I pray for him, for his sake, as a fan, he's able to get the full-time position.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm convinced he will get an interview.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the Red Sox and Rays again tonight. The White Sox and Indians. Haha.
The Guardians, I mean?
The Guardian.
Now, here is something
The Cleveland baseball team.
I wish we would look at. It's the Dodgers and Cardinals.
Mm-hmm.
Gosselin's pitching for the Dodgers tonight. The man is 11-0
Mm-hmm.
with a 1.62 earned run average. against
Amazing.
Adam Wainwright, who was 6-7. Orioles and Cubs, the hot Orioles. Athletics and Rangers, who cares? Padres and Rockies, who cares?
Oh, okay.
Astros,
Astros, Angels, who cares?
Otani. Mariners took game 1, 6-4.
Yep. They were
The
up
Mets,
5-0 at one point.
Who needed a win.
They needed that series. They
They
needed
did it.
that series.
They won 2 out of 3, which is good. They beat the Bravos today 7-3. Chris Bassett beat the Morton Steakhouse.
Charlie Morton. Jersey guy, though. I mean, you can't
The
help
last
but-
place Twins won 4-1 right, Carl?
Oh yeah,
Uh,
he's still
last-
eating crow.
The Twins were now 49-41.
Did you really...
The Royals over the
Wait, time
the
out
Tigers.
before we move on to the standings. Did you really think at the time when Carl said that?
no.
The Twins
No, we
were
didn't
gonna
pick
be
the
in
Twins
dead
for last.
last?
We didn't.
No,
No.
Carl did. Carl did.
I think we
them-
picked Minnesota to win
I-
that division.
Yeah, I did.
No,
we
I,
picked-
And look at the White Sox right now. It's chaos.
I
Oh, well,
think
we picked
You
the
got
White Sox, that's
LaRusso
right.
walking
I picked
people
the-
on
I
an
picked the
0-1
Whites-
count now all of a sudden. You had the locker room all bashed up.
Oh, he didn't get fired yet?
no, you didn't get fired.
yet.
Tony La Russa did not get fired.
LaRusso's not surviving the season. There's no way.
So you're telling me 4 managers are going to be fired before the season
LaRusso's
ends?
definitely gone. It has
Minnesota.
wait, in time
Yeah.
out. It has nothing to do with LaRussa managing how he is today in 2022 compared to how he's used to in 1989. He can't get the players to
Buy in.
buy in. And we saw that he basically ruined Yerman Mercedes last year. He retired. He retired at one point.
And now he's playing with the San Francisco Giants, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
He
hit
was
hit a
your
lick
top
last night.
star prospect. And LaRussa ruined him. He gave Mercedes PTSD. He's Tim Anderson. I good luck signing Tim Anderson to a 5-year, $150 million contract if
No, he
LaRussa's
ain't
still the
going.
manager
No.
next year. Good luck. It's not happening.
Mm-hmm.
It's not happening.
Yeah, Minnesota is up 4 games in that division
Yeah.
over the Cleveland Indians, who are 43-43.
Guardians.
With the White Sox are 5.5 out. We picked them to win that division.
Yeah, that's been a
and I
disappointment.
remember when we were at was the other studio up in Eatontown. We
Right,
were talking
right,
about
right.
the LaRussa. We were making fun of him.
Uh-huh.
Houston,
Trash cans.
let's see. Milwaukee and St. Louis gonna go back and forth in that division.
Mm-hmm.
I got a big problem with St. Louis. Or it has nothing to do
Not
with
yet.
St. Louis.
Not yet. The Dodgers all of a sudden went from being tied again for first to being 7.5 up again. It's amazing.
Not surprising.
Not surprising there.
When they
Oh,
have
well.
that roster and that payroll.
It's
But
amazing.
let me ask you this. So Albert Pujols,
Oh my god.
Big Al in the home run derby. It's his farewell.
BS.
It's his farewell.
B.
Could you imagine if he wins?
No, he's not going to win.
Sal,
No, I'm
He
saying,
can't
come on.
Sal, you have a better chance hitting a home run over Albert Pujols.
Boy, he's got. What did he hit last night? Is
He-
400?
He's not
600?
deserving to be in the All-Star game. And
He's not in the All Star game. He's only.
No, he's a
No, he
he's
is.
a legacy. He's a legacy selection.
They're honoring him and Miguel Cabrera.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh.
Yeah, they're legacy
Miguel's
selections.
retiring next season.
Is that confirmed?
2020 Yeah, that's confirmed. So he's going to retire in 2023. So they're trying to make some BS. Pujols, Cabrera.
It don't matter. The Yankees.
Cabrera's
got-
having a good season. I will give Miguel Cabrera that. He's batting .295 right now.
And he hit his 3,000th hit.
He hit his 3,000 hit. But Albert Pujols does not deserve to be in the All-Star game right now.
He shouldn't even be in the
Well,
home run
they're-
derby.
home run
They're,
derby.
they're doing the right
I
thing.
have F that. F that. Can we stop this political correctness stuff? If you suck, you don't deserve to be in the game.
Well,
I don't
there's a
care
lot of
about
guys in
legacy.
the All Star game.
I
that
don't care
shouldn't
about
be there then.
respect. No. We know your
It's a
legacy.
popularity.
We know your
That's all it is.
respect.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're batting like 210 and you're 42 and you're striking balls low and outside, like
If it was
it's disgusting.
if it was a statistical,
MLB is
thing.
falling into the NBA right now, becoming a players' league. Because if
it's
that
been
wasn't the
that way.
case, Albert Pujols is not in the game, nowhere close to the game.
Wasn't there one year the year?
He's in court with his divorce process. with
What was
his
that
wife.
when what year the Red Sox finally won a World Series?
2004.
Didn't that year after they had almost the whole All-Star team was the Red Sox
I believe so. Yeah.
at every position except for one, which
Mhm.
was shortstop by the Yankees?
Yeah.
But it didn't happen, though.
Well, see here.
That's ridiculous.
It's a
Stop with the-
popularity contest.
It is
That's
a
all.
I
popularity
hate
contest.
that. I hate that with a burden. That's what's killing sports. We all know Albert Pujols is not deserving to be in the game or the home run derby. We're giving him some BSPC. Congratulations. Thank you for kicking my ass for 20. No, F that. F that. It was the same thing with Derek Jeter.
Yeah,
Oh, I knew
that
you were
was
going
bad.
there.
That was bad.
It was the same thing with all the players in the last 10 years that retired that had legacy careers.
Did they do that with David Ortiz a couple years
They
ago?
did it with Ortiz on top of that.
Oh boy,
They did it with
David
Mo.
Wright.
they did it with Mo. Oh my god.
It's ridiculous. Bull, listen, he's got 685. Congratulations. God bless. We know you're
What is A-Rod's got 696, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Actually, I just want to turn the tables on Sal.
I can't wait for that, though.
I want to turn the tables on Sal for a second because you made a take last year that you said Albert Pujols would hit 700 home runs.
You did say that.
You made a take
did.
last
Yeah.
year when we were in the
The
Eatontown
season's
studio.
not over yet.
Sal,
Season's
You're
not over.
expecting-
He ain't hitting 15 home runs from now to September 30th.
Yes, he will.
No, we won't.
You made a take
I-
last year.
Sal, $100.
No, I'll take everybody out to eat.
Sal,
Everybody out to eat.
I'll tell
On
you what.
me.
Okay.
Sal, $100 right now. Pujols ain't hitting
Why
700.
100? I'm taking everybody. To
You're,
No.
you're brave if you take this.
I
offer.
will give you $100 if he hits 700 home runs.
15
You're
home
gonna-
runs.
If you're that confident, you will shake my hand right now.
It's a deal.
It's a deal.
It's
There
a
we
deal.
go.
It's live on the air.
It's not happening. Pujols ain't there. He may get to 692, 693,
He'll be.
694.
He's gonna get it.
There's no way in hell he's getting 700.
He won't even move the needle a little bit. He'll probably hit like maybe 2 or 3 home runs for the rest of the season.
No, he'll hit more than he'll get to 690. He will flirt with it, but he's not going to get to it
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
unless he decides I got one more year in me. I'm so close to 700. I'm so close to Hank Aaron. There's only 2 people that got to, or 3 people that got to 700 home runs:
Mhm.
Hank Aaron, Babe Ruth, and Barry Bonds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go for it. That's the only.
I don't really.
chance
I don't
that
really
he's
count
gonna get-
Barry Bonds though. But
Oh, that's baloney. I count that.
I count that too.
Baseball was better with steroids, people. You know it. I know it.
oh, there's been speculation about Albert,
Christian
wasn't
in
it?
his basement right
At
now.
one point there was.
At one point there was him because he wore his uniform so baggy.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what.
Right over there.
It's what Sarm
Ke-
says.
Poor Kevin hasn't slept much.
What do you mean I have?
Nah, he's full of energy. I think he's got
I'm
enough
actually
sleep.
feeling very well right now.
What's in that drink?
C4.
See for it.
You gonna blow up?
No, I'm not gonna.
Oh,
I'm not blowing up.
Yeah. But like we mentioned Albert Pujols in the home run derby, but there's still other participants, including the 2-time defending champion Pete Alonso
Who
is in the
cares?
home run derby. You don't care.
A 3-peat.
A 3-peat.
that's not called a three-peat if the year if a year was skipped in between.
Sal. It's a
That's
3-peat.
like saying That's like people saying, "Oh, Billy Joel it sold out 80 consecutive." No, it's not consecutive. It's every month he's there, not consecutively. Consecutive is every day.
Listen, 2020 was crap for everybody, so you can't count 2020. But at the same time, he did win
So that
2
means the
straight
World
years.
Series didn't count then.
Oh, I
don't count 2020.
I don't count 2020
I
at
mean,
all.
no, I do, but like I'm not taking it as seriously. That's the thing.
That means Luke Voigt didn't win the home run
Title.
title.
And DJ LeMahieu didn't win the batting title.
That's right.
60 games. You can do a lot in 60 games. If you're hot, you're hot.
So if statistics prove, no, there was no All-Star game that year. That's right.
No, there's no
but
All-Star
I'm saying
game.
if you're hot in 60 games, and then people forget it. You're not the MVP. You got to play another 100 games.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Aren't you glad next year we don't have to worry about an interleague? Thank God. Somebody listen to me.
So I know we talked about it. We teased it even a few months ago.
Get rid of
Going
it.
back to early in the year, we were originally planning to go to Cleveland
Mm.
and Pittsburgh.
And they lost both games.
They did lose the game on Sunday. That was one game that we were planning, and then
Did they win the
Yankees were
one on
off 4th of July, and then they were going to come back on Tuesday, and that's when the Yankees lost 5-2
To the Pirates, yeah.
to the Pirates in that 2-game series. But people don't realize you're going to play all 30 teams or 29 teams in Major League Baseball based on the team that you're playing.
Right.
So home or right. So there's a chance
We could do it again.
we
next
can go
year.
to Pittsburgh any year that we want. We can go to Cleveland any year that we want.
That's right.
We can go to the Trop whenever we want.
We'd be the only people there.
I
No,
don't
hey there.
I don't know about that. But however,
Let's-
even though it didn't work out this year, I know we teased it and we're looking forward to it. But next year is looking a lot better because we can do it.
We can.
And
They're
you
playing
can
every
walk.
team now.
But
next year.
we have it all here.
And we still have to do a Yankee game. this
Yeah,
year.
we have it all.
We got to squeeze that in.
I'm going to.
Let me tell you something. I love the Somerset Patriot Stadium. You can't beat the prices. You can't.
Oh, yeah.
You have
Same
a
with the
great
Blue
time.
Claws.
Yeah. Yep.
and-
Volpe is killing it in AAA. He's killing
He
it in
is.
AAA.
Kids
I
looking
do
good.
have to get to Scranton, though. I would love to see
Yeah,
AAA.
we got to do that.
I would take that road
Let's
trip
take
in a heartbeat.
let's take a road trip up to Scranton.
I would take that road trip.
Scranton,
in a heartbeat.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
It's not that far. It's only 2
Is that
hours.
PNC Park?
Well,
as well?
Pennsylvania is only a 2-hour drive from here.
Pennsylvania's only a 40.
Scranton from here is not even that far. I think.
Really?
I don't think
No,
it is.
Scranton's that far.
No.
I would love to do it, but however, with Major League Baseball going to next season with the new,
We got to do the Hall
They
of Fame.
play-
That's what I want to do. I want to do
was not-
Cooperstown run.
thrilled with Major League Baseball's Hall of Fame.
When'd
I've
you-
been there.
When'd you go?
I went in 2017.
Is that that good?
I'm not saying it was bad, but like I wasn't impressed. Like maybe just because you know me, I'm a football guy. So
Yeah.
when I went to Canton, it was like wow.
Okay, Canton.
When
You cannot beat Canton.
I went to school in Springfield. I interned at the Hall of Fame. So
Oh,
it was
wow.
more like, okay, I work there for a living. Cooperstown is in the middle of nowhere. You don't really have that much if you don't
Good.
offer it.
Some
Got a
nice
couple-
restaurants along there.
No, you got restaurants, you got bars, you got all that.
Oh, Ohio's got a lot of good stuff, but the Cooperstown Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
is
I
not-
passed it the last time
I would go back.
when Richie did a show. Out
I've
there.
never been to Cooperstown. I've been to Canton,
feel
but
like
I've
you've
never
been
been.
to Ohio more in 1 year than I have been in my life.
And we're
Ohio's,
going back in August because it's a reschedule now.
Oh, you go. So you're going to that show?
Oh yeah.
I
Ohio,
love Ohio. I do. I do
Ohio,
love
Ohio's a good state. It's a good state. I haven't been to Cleveland yet, and I don't know if I want to go to Cleveland.
No,
because,
you want to go to Cleveland.
If you had to pick a stadium right now, we walk out this door. Where you going?
oh my god, you put me
Oh,
on the
that's
spot
easy.
here.
Oh,
I'm
that's
putting
easy.
everybody on the spot.
That's easy.
Oh man, you go first.
PNC Park, because I've always wanted to go there. I've been to Pittsburgh 6 times. Listen, I had an ex that lived there at the time,
You're
and I've always saw PNC Park. I always wanted to go to a game there. She's out of Pittsburgh, so who gives a damn right now? But I only saw the outside of PNC Park. It looked beautiful.
Yeah,
I
me and
saw
Carl
glim-
only saw the outside.
I saw
yeah.
glimpses of the inside. I can't wait to see the glimpses. That's why I wanted to do that Pittsburgh trip this year. And even though
we
it
could
didn't
still
happen-
do it.
we
It
can
doesn't
still do
matter.
it now. We can do it.
You can do it for the
year.
Little League World Series.
But but I would love to go back to Pittsburgh, see a Pirates game because that stadium is incredible.
It is a beautiful
Great
stadium.
restaurants, great bars. Other than that, though,
You're gonna be shocked at my answer.
no. I would also do Tampa Bay again.
You're gonna be shocked at my answer.
I would.
Go
do
ahead, go
Trop
for it,
again
Matty
without
Ice.
that.
All right.
They got Matty Ice.
I love PNC. It looks beautiful. The Guardians' home ballpark looks good. The Twins looks top notch. But I gotta go with Fenway. And the reason why Fenway is because
I've been to Fenway.
I have never been to Fenway. Never.
Okay.
And I gotta go there for a Yankee Red Sox game at some point in my life. I gotta
Okay,
go
that
there.
makes sense. I've been to Fenway, so that's not on my list.
Like
And
going
you
to
know what? If you love baseball, which I know you two do,
Mhm.
when you walk into Fenway, you're gonna cry a little bit. You're gonna tear up
Yeah.
because there's so much history
Yeah.
in that ballpark.
It's like the old Yankee
We
Stadium.
all know it.
Like the old Yankee Stadium,
Yeah.
not the current Yankee
Yeah.
Stadium. It's funny because
Same with Wrigley and
in this Yankee Stadium, when you walk in, you don't feel the ghosts as much as you do with the old one for some reason.
Yeah. You know,
You don't
It's
feel it right
different.
away. Yeah, it's got that
very
different. You know, when you look at the facade and
I
the
don't
old
even think-
stadium,
I don't
with
even
the
think of the
four-train
history when I
going
go into
by
the new
and all that.
ballpark.
Yeah,
When I walk into Yankees, I don't even think of it.
yeah.
I don't.
yeah.
I know there's an old ballpark across the street. I know that's where Ruth, DiMaggio, Garrig, Mantle,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Jeter, Manley, all of them, they played. But like when I walk into Yankee Stadium, when I park my car and I'm walking to the stadium, I'm like, oh,
Huh.
the old home plate was right there. Cool.
I'm going to try now. I want to give a shout here. An ex sanitation worker I worked with, Michael Cubiero.
Mm-hmm.
His two sons, Ryan and Brandon, are into the broadcasting, and
Oh,
his
wow.
son Ryan is studying broadcasting while playing for Southern Regional High School in Manahawkin
Wow.
in New Jersey, along with his other son Brandon. They're sports whizzes and all this other stuff. I'm going to try to get these guys. Hopefully, if I speak to Mikey soon, I'll see if we could get them down on our July 22nd special
That'd
event.
be really cool. That would be really, really cool.
So his son Ryan does the school PA as well as broadcasting.
So July 22nd. So we're going back to the bar.
We're going back to
Gonna have
Outback
a party?
Steakhouse. We're gonna
Outback
have
Steakhouse
Oh, boy.
back by popular
They want us
demand.
back by popular demand.
I want this crazy crew.
Yeah, they want us back. And actually, this time I told you yesterday, my cousin, for those of you who don't follow me, Siriani Says Sports, which is my other show that I do outside of this. I do the show with my cousin Ryan Behringer Jr. He's a big sports guy. He's going to be able to come. He's 99% sure that he can make it. I'm going to confirm with him on Friday. And if he comes, and that'd be great because then there'd be a way to divide the show.
Okay, it's right.
So here's a format that I have for the Outback show. While we're talking about it, I might as well just present the format. I understand that having 4 hosts at one time is good, but when we're doing 2 different shows over the course of a 2-hour span,
We'll figure it out.
we'll figure it out.
Figure it out. We got it.
Well,
We got it,
Frank.
Hanka.
Exactly.
We got it.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it
Oh,
out. But-
Kevin's not going to be there. If I
Yeah,
gotta
Kevin
think.
won't be there.
Well,
Okay,
time will tell.
Time will tell. Let's
Time will tell.
yeah.
Time will tell.
you know.
Okay. Yeah. Well, all right. Well,
I never play nothing. You got to be spontaneous.
yeah. I gotta thank Lee Mazikian for allowing us to come back and do the Outback show.
Yes.
Like
Lee, big league.
yeah,
Great
he
people there.
he loved it so much he wanted to do it again. It'd be the second time that we do it for the summer, and then possibly the last time we do it for the summer because, if we do one by August, it would be cutting it close. Because outdoor dining would probably end by maybe late September, early October.
Yeah, depending on the weather.
It depends on the weather and whether or not he wants to do it again.
Global warming, baby. I can't wait for November 15th.
Oh yeah,
Oh, you're going? That's right. The Jacksonville Jaguar game. Was
yeah. That's
There you
right.
go.
Late October, yes. Late October.
Late October. I'm actually
That's
going.
a nice trip.
I'm actually going to Vegas that
Oh,
time
we'll be
too.
cold in Florida anyway. So.
Or they're welcome to come.
I
I'm gonna have to borrow that shirt that.
Oh, yeah, this.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
But yeah, it's funny you say that because around that time you're going to Jacksonville, I'm going to Vegas.
Oh, hey
oh,
now.
hell is
Everything
everybody's
is
going
Vegas.
away, man.
You want to swap?
What's in Vegas? What are you doing in Vegas? Oh, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
happens in
you know.
Vegas stays in
Okay,
Vegas.
That's
It's
right.
that purpose. I'll kill you.
Oh.
I'll stick with you.
But yeah, I'm going there with my dad, Big D, who's
Oh, boy.
on the road right now. I'm
Where's
going with.
he at?
He's in Florida. He's traveling by car in Florida.
He's in a car.
in a car.
Even my sister drove to Florida.
Yeah.
Was Leslie with him?
They drove to
You know,
Florida.
that's a dream of mine. I love to drive to Florida.
It's not a bad ride. It's not a bad ride.
No, you want to shoot yourself in the freaking brain.
Well, I almost
after
wanted to
18
shoot
hours.
myself when I was driving to Dallas for WrestleMania, but that's another story.
That's a different story for a different
So
day.
why would you want to drive to Florida after doing that to Dallas? It's the same freaking commute. Who would want to do that?
Well, technically,
I hate driving to Howell. What makes you think I'm going to drive to freaking Florida? Give me a break. Now we're flying. JetBlue.
Anyway,
Christian, can you get me JetBlue on the hotline, please? Thank you.
what was that? What was that airline that you were criticizing the last time on the
I
show?
criticized
United
all of
or
them.
American?
I
Oh, it was that
American and United. They all suck. They all suck. They all suck.
Yeah, well, they're canceling a lot of flights because nobody wants to work.
No one wants to. Is that why they're canceling flights?
Yes,
And
nobody wants to
inflation
work.
too. It's
Yeah.
I am. Inflation's a
They
big
can
thing too.
inflate this right
I know
here.
inflation 9.1 right now. 9.1%. No one's talking about it.
Let's
That's another story though.
Oh yeah,
Woke the
so
woke next week. See you then.
July 22nd is back at the Outback.
Back at the Outback, yeah.
What's happening August 6th, 2022 in Staten Island, there, Matty, guys?
All right, so August 6th, 2022, we're having it'll be the second time that we're participating
Again, we're wanted back.
in the Staten Island High School Baseball Senior Games. It's going to be sponsored by the Grace Foundation of New York, but the main foundation that they had to know is the Songbird Foundation. That's the
Along with Jaguar Physical.
along with Jaguar Physical Therapy. Songbirdfoundation.org is where you can donate money for this amazing event. Songbirdfoundation.org. And it's also sponsored by Jag One. It's gonna be at the same ballpark, same sponsors, a little bit different. We're gonna have people.
We're not calling games. We're going to be talking to the crowd, interviewing people, some players.
So no play-by-play this year.
No, Carl can't do his famous John Sterling.
Carl can't do.
No, Carl's not going to be there anymore.
Carl can't be there anyway. But it's gonna be different. There's gonna be some security
probably
all
see a whole
over
new
the.
Philly
Wait,
team when he
so
gets-
time out. Why is there no play-by-play this year?
No,
Can you?
geez.
I
can
think
we
you're wrong.
answer- Can we answer?
No,
that
they
here?
don't want play. Your dad told me no play-by-play.
No play-by-play at all.
No.
Okay.
I guess that's a good question.
I'm just curious. So
They're doing it different this year. They
They're-
want to do it different.
They want to do it different this year. They want us to talk to.
is there a
interact with the player.
national anthem?
Yes, there will be a national
Oh,
anthem.
I can't
Is
wait for
Susan
that.
Waldman coming in? Oh, you know what's going to happen. That point where they're just going to look at each other. It's all over.
And also, it's also going to be different because there's going
Can
to
they
be
play
people.
that version of the national
I
anthem when they left?
Actually, Susan Waldman was actually a former Broadway star. People forget about that.
She was.
She was a former Broadway
She
star.
sung in
People
the '86 ALC.
You know, everybody knows the story how she got the job with the Yankees.
Georgie girl.
That's Georgie's girl. She is the reason that
Yogi
and George made up and why Yogi came
They
back
had
to
a
Yankee Stadium.
15-year hiatus.
But she is a WFAN original.
She is, and she is a sweetheart.
Yes,
She
she
really
is.
is a
She is.
sweetheart. I know there's a lot of bash and we make fun of her and all that, but at the end of the day, she is really a sweetheart.
Yeah.
But you want to know something? It's weird not hearing John Sterling a lot on road games.
Yeah,
Well, get used to it
I
because
can't.
Get used to
it's
it.
going to be that
I
way
can't
for.
do it no more. I
Get used
just
to
can't
it.
listen
It's going
to
to use
it.
that. It's going to be that way from now on, unfortunately, because
He's 84 years.
he doesn't want to travel
I
anymore.
understand that, but
He doesn't want to travel.
no, Michael K doesn't travel much either anymore. Big
He
shot.
kind of does.
No, we don't.
No, how about LaGreca's rant the other day? Holy.
Oh, that
Wait,
I
wait,
missed, but
I
And that
didn't
was
hear
a
that.
Manalapan guy that said
Wait,
Paul
that was a
O'Neill
Manalapan guy.
Paul
Wait, wait, wait,
O'Neill
what did he rant
still
about?
does it in his basement.
I gotta hear what Paul O'Neill ranted about. What Don LaGreca ranted about. What happened?
Oh yeah, what
So
happened?
some guy from Manalapan was bashing him because you wouldn't be anything if Michael K was there, if it wasn't a Michael K show, if it was him and
Oh,
Rosenberg.
one of them. Do you
Then-
like Rosenberg?
No, I hate
No.
Okay,
I hate him.
So
hey, here's something. He's in a lot.
I
rather
love LaGreca.
I'd rather see-
I thought Michael and Michael and Don were great. When
Rosenberg
Ryan
needs
Rucco
to stay
was on the
with the
show, they were
WWE.
great. But Rosenberg is just a douche that doesn't know anything about sports.
Except for
And
WWE
He's
wrestling. When he
very
does the
unlistenable.
what does he do in the
he does
WWE?
the pre
makes
me
pre pay
not
per view
listen.
shows.
That's
Pre
what-
pay per view shows.
He makes me not listen.
And he does.
And that's why the ratings are different on 98.7 compared to 101.9.
Yeah.
That's right. They're whipping the.
They're beating the crap out of them.
It was good to see Carton on the show yesterday. Before you came in, Craigie was in the studio.
I did see that, but I was working down the hall, so
Craigie's
wasn't
great.
really picking, but I knew that happened.
They're gonna have a golf outing. They were trying to get guys to go to Antonio Brown's pool party this Saturday.
Oh my
in
god.
Neptune.
Oh
And I
my
was
god.
AB's having a pool party in Neptune?
Yeah.
And I wasn't
Oh
invited.
my god.
At what's the
Someone's getting stabbed that weekend.
what's the name of the club out there? The famous it starts with an H. I can't think of the name.
H.
Some club or whatever it's
in
called.
Neptune? Oh boy.
It's famous. They were talking about it today, but
Not Harold.
they were begging Peter Schwartz to. They were trying to get a VIP table, Boomer and Geo, to have Peter Schwartz go with a lot of guys. I'm saying, all right, where's Kevin Wall's name? Because I would go with Kevin.
I don't do. No, it's not Centerfolds. That's the strip club.
No, it was an H. I forgot the name. Never mind. It don't matter.
Oh.
It's
not
not.
happening.
It's not happening. It's not helping our show.
I don't do well on nightclubs.
There's a new shirts. Look at that.
Yeah, how about that new shirt?
Oh yeah.
One for 15. They'll be July 22nd. They'll be selling them.
Oh yeah. So here, speaking of which, I gotta mention something about the Outback Show. Another thing that I forgot to mention.
Bloomin' Onions.
Not just blooming onions. Where I'm auctioning jerseys away.
Are you actually
Is that
gonna? Your
so?
father gonna allow you to do that?
I talked to Dad about that, and he said he's all for it. I'm not gonna give rid of all my jerseys. I know I just brought a Rizzo. I bought a Rizzo jersey recently. I'm keeping it, along with some other jerseys. But I'm gonna get rid of jerseys that I don't really
What
wear.
jerseys do you have that you're giving away?
Oh boy.
I have a Plaxico Burris. I have the gun in his pants. I have a Thomas Jones. I have a Ben Roethlisberger. I have an Aaron Rodgers. I have a Robert Griffin III. I have
That's good.
I have a Peyton Manning jersey. I have a Michael
Colts or
Strahan Super Bowl
Broncos?
jersey. Colts.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a Peyton Manning Colts jersey. Who else do I have? I mentioned Robert Griffin III. I have Russell Wilson when he was a Seahawk.
Wait, you actually have an RG3 jersey?
Yeah, I do.
And don't you dare tell me that was. I hope it was Baylor. You're telling me you had a Redskin RG3 jersey as
Yes.
a Giant fan?
Yes.
You son of a bitch! You fake fraud! You fake fan loser! You actually bought an RG3 jersey,
What a pitbull?
a division rival.
Oh my God.
You
Yes.
son
Well,
of a
look,
gun.
wait a minute. I wonder what
No,
Skull had.
or you bought a Redskin jersey? Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding.
I want to slap the meat out of you right now.
And the weird thing is, it probably won't sell because his career
Can we
lasted.
get Big D on the phone? Christian, call Darren. Call Darren. I gotta talk to him. I gotta give him 2 cents real
Oh
quick.
my god!
I don't care if he's on I-95 and Florida.
Oh my
Get
God.
Big D on the phone.
You're gonna be more mad about this. I have
Can
a
we
Randall
get Mickey
Cunningham
and Minnie
jersey
on the
too.
line? Can we get
Wow.
Mickey and Minnie on the line? What
You
happened?
missed what I said.
They're all tangled up over there.
You missed what I said.
What
I
happened, man?
have a Randall Cunningham jersey too. Carl might want that.
Vikings or Eagles?
Eagles.
Did it come with a pit bull?
No, it didn't come with people.
people.
Oh, that's a good one. I might sell that to Carl actually.
What are you doing?
Hey,
See,
Lex Fama, what's going on?
here's what's going on.
There's a stranger things here in this building.
I got these jerseys when I was at Rutgers University. They were having a jersey sale.
Ah,
Here,
okay. They
you
were
don't
all right.
Buy arch rival division jerseys.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
I don't care.
I have to
if
admit
Theo
to
is-
I have to admit to something.
Oh my God.
God.
There
What
we go.
now?
What Red Sox do you have?
No, I don't have a
I
Red
have
Sox.
an Ortiz jersey.
No. Oh no.
Jason Veritek.
Because I was a
Era.
big Greg Nettles fan.
Do you have a
As
Pedro
Yankee-
Martinez jersey?
No, as a Yankee, I was a Nettles fan because of third base. So when he got traded to the Padres, what did I do? I bought a Padres jersey with Nettles on it.
That's not that big of
That's
a deal.
different.
That's not that big of a deal.
That's different.
Now,
It's
if
not like
you
he played in the AL East and you bought like a Boston Red Sox.
if you had a Manny Ramirez Red
That's
Sox jersey,
different.
that'd be different.
Even a strawberry one?
If you had a Pedro Martinez Red Sox jersey, that'd be different. If you had a
Well,
David
Pedro
Ortiz-
played for numerous teams.
Well, he played for the Expos.
he played for numerous teams,
No,
but
wait a minute. He was original Expo.
he was an Expo.
Then he went to the Red Sox.
Yeah, but then he,
And
and he threw Don
went to
Zimmer
the
down.
The Metsies. And then he went to the Phillies, and we were his daddy in
Who's
2009.
your daddy?
Well, people remember.
Right now, it's reverse. Rafael Devers is the Yankees' daddy right now.
Well, the only reason people remember Pedro Martinez being on the Red Sox was because he threw Don Zimmer down on the ground. That's the only
That's
reason.
not
People,
the only thing.
No,
He won't be
was
known for that.
dominant.
Do you notice how that rivalry is? And it's a good one.
Mm,
First, Pedro was our daddy, but first it was Ortiz and Ennis Sandman.
yeah.
Well,
You know, Yankee fans, we get on the closes now, but don't forget, Mo also gave up some big home runs, like in '97 to the Indians.
2004.
And no, with the Indians
2001.
in '97.
2001.
The home run to Ortiz.
2004.
That's right. The hit over Jeter, if Jeter wasn't playing in, would have been caught and that game was over. But and the other, what was the other home run? Ortiz. Yeah, I said.
Yeah, 2004.
So you just can't get on. You got to remember what happened in our past. Let's put it this way: you will never, ever, probably another 10 years from now, when I'm in my Depends and walking with a cane, you will not see another Yankee dynasty like you did in the mid to late 90s,
Right.
early 2000s.
mhm.
Of course, agree.
Never again. You will not see that.
Well, what do you think?
Not
about
the
this season,
way,
potentially?
not the way the team is being run, the organization. You're not going to. Hopefully, we see Austin Wells catching. With Volpe at short, you got to build it. Stanton will still be around with Cole because of their big contracts. Hopefully, Judge stays,
You know what he's going to say.
and that's it. And who do you got as an outfield?
Well,
Who's you got as your third baseman? Kind of Falefa is not the answer at short.
Connor Fluff is not the answer to short.
I think he's going to stay for at least one more year, though.
Who? Kiner?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because
That's like a 2-year deal. Right
Volpe won't be. Was it 22? Volpe probably won't start at short until maybe 24.
there. I agree.
Yeah.
Don't rush it.
Yeah, don't rush.
Don't rush.
Don't
the
rush
kid.
When you look at the outfield, you know Giancarlo is going to be there.
Right.
Judge is going to be signed. I don't see Hicks staying around much longer.
No.
We know Gallo's going to
Yeah.
be sent away. You know,
They
free
put Matt
agency
Carpenter in the outfield every now and then, but he
But
might
yeah,
not
but
be a
Carpenter's
long-term
now
project.
6 years old. Though.
Yeah, he's not going to be a
Here's the
long-term
thing
project.
with the Benintendi thing that we mentioned before. He'll be a rental because he's only in contract to this year with KC. If they keep him, he might be a little pricey.
Right.
So just rent him. Don't give away the farm on a rental. That's when you say, okay, here's Gallo and what do you call it? Andujar. Have fun. But they're asking for one on the farm. And what happened with the Yankees recently was they did deplete the farm somewhat over the years. And Carton said it on the air, and I don't remember the price, but it was astronomical in the billions. The Yankees spent, since last winning a World Series in 2009, the plays that they went out and got
$3 billion.
about $3 billion better.
Yeah. It's $3
And
billion.
just to
I know what you're talking
buy and win championships, that didn't pan out.
Yeah.
And it didn't pan out when they had Mussina. They didn't win. They didn't win it with
If only
Giambi.
Messina stay for another year.
Mike Mussina was one of the best.
And he retired with 20 wins in 08.
yeah, that's
Like,
right.
he retired on top.
He might have been the
Individually,
only.
He retired.
Was he the only? You're not going to see a lot
It
of
was the only
records
time he
being broke.
retired 20 wins.
Yeah.
The Yankees, like I said, we were all shocked this year.
Yeah.
All shocked because we picked them either third or fourth with Toronto taking that division,
Mm-hmm.
and they fired their manager today. Nobody is safe in baseball.
No.
No one. Am I shocked with it? We're all shocked with the Yankees doing being 35 up.
So what do you think is going to happen with Toronto now?
I
The new manager.
don't think you
It's
throw it
obviously
all.
going to be an interim manager. but-
Yeah, interim manager.
Well,
Hey,
we're going to see Vlad come out and speak probably because I think that's the kid's team.
Like, do you see like a Rob Thompson like type of thing that they're gonna
Hmm.
explode?
I don't know.
They have the talent to explode.
When he
And
texted
I
that,
get it.
I
It's
was
different.
shocked.
It's different with the NL East compared to the AL East. Because
Right.
The Yankees are. We know the Yankees are going to win the division. The NL East, it's
And let's
a
get
light
this
tighter.
straight for the fans who are New York fans. Either you're a Met or Yankee fan. when a player from another team dons the pinstripes, either in the Bronx or in Queens,
Mm-hmm.
you want to do good, and you're overthinking. And it's happened to a lot of guys that wore both uniforms. Look what happened to Lindor.
Yeah.
Didn't have a great year. Look at this year, how different he is.
Well, he got used to the NL.
You got used to the pitching. The pitching in the
time,
AL and the
yeah.
LN is different. A lot of guys who played for the Yankees, you could read off a list how many greats the Yankees had. Look at the potential trade they had back in the day for Greg Vaughn and the Padres.
Mm-hmm.
He was a Yankee for one day. He didn't pass his medical. Or something happened. He went right back to San Diego.
Kind of Falefa was a Minnesota Twin for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Before he became a Yankee.
Yeah.
I think the mistake in that trade was getting rid of Urshela.
Yeah.
I will constantly.
But look at the record right now.
I will say that.
Does it matter?
Till I'm blue in the face. Look at Brandon Drury turning his career around.
With Gio or Urshela being on the team, would we have the same record right now?
I believe so.
I don't know.
Maybe a little better.
Say what you want about Josh Donaldson. I know we owe him $23 million this season and next season and all that, but he brings that chip to the table that the Yankees desperately needed.
Mm-hmm.
That you can survive without
that clubhouse guy.
And
Clubhouse guy,
that's what you needed.
Like they were talking about, and it makes you want to think.
Okay, so if you had Gio on the roster, okay, maybe it's similar. Maybe. But I think Donaldson, say what you want.
Well, Gio was short. Remember, he played a great shortstop as well.
I don't know.
You had that extra.
Gio was a good Yankee. And we all know
Yeah.
that. Any diehard Yankee fan knows that Gio was a good Yankee.
That was still a shock. What time
Yeah.
do we got? We got 3 minutes left. Wow, the time went fast.
Time goes really fast.
Well, next week's show, we're going to be breaking down the first half of the year because it's the All-Star break.
That's right.
It would be fun to call the Home Run Derby, wouldn't it?
It's funny because I'm actually.
What would you think if we did that?
It's funny because I actually am calling the Home Run Derby and the All-Star Game on Colorcast with my friend
you're
Lobo
gonna be
Antonio
doing
from
it?
California.
Maybe I'll try to join in on with you guys.
That'd be cool.
I called 2 games on that. Let me tell you something. And I got to tip my hat to any color commentator
Colorcaster,
in any sport because it is not easy.
You can't take breaks.
You can't take a break. If it's a commercial break, and if you're lucky, it's 2 and 2, and you got to drink a lot of water. You got to drink a lot of. You should know where you are in that field, and it's not easy. No matter who it is, you could be an 84-year-old John Sterling. God bless the man who's been calling basketball games, baseball games, you name it. He's done it.
Yeah, but the difference between John Sterling and what he's doing, at least he gets commercial breaks. Like he gets commercial breaks. There's no
when you have
commercial breaks.
sponsorships, and we're hopefully in the midst. Pretty soon we'll be getting that. Time will tell.
Yeah.
Like I said, first half breakdown next week. We got a double dip Wednesday and Friday.
Yep.
And then we're off to the races.
Off to the races for the second half of the year.
For another big summer in August. And if Kevin didn't hear the news, starting in September, we're going to flip the coin.
What's that?
That Talking Baseball will be a show within a show. It will be a segment show. The Jersey Shore Sports Machine will be coming in September where the Gridiron Gang will be talking their football, maybe a little hockey in there, and we'll be talking about everything come September.
Football.
Yes, football.
Yes,
football?
sir.
You guys are going to be right on the,
Yes, sir.
talking your Giants, your Jets, your
Eagles.
your Soar Eagles, whatever you do. And we are just about out of time, gentlemen. And
all right.
Great seeing you all again.
Yeah. Likewise.
Right. We want to thank Christian on the other side. Mig
Thank
and
you, Christian.
CJ doing the hootenanny in Texas. Texas born, Texas bred. Gosh darn it, I wish I was Texas dead. And for all our viewers out there, and of course, everybody here in New Jersey, guess what?
Stay classy.
Stay classy. We'll catch you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Good night.
This is a presentation of Northeast Streaming Sports.